Hey, hi guys. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate about how to pass the credentials, AWS credentials in the Jenkins job, how we can do that. So what I did was I have just created a small instance. In that particular instance, I have just running two containers here. One is related to Jenkins, another one is related to Vault. So I just pull the two images and try to run the things on this particular containers this particular containers is running on 1234 port. Vault is running on 1234 port, whereas Jenkins is running on 8080. So if you just open this, click on this 8080, it is going to open the URL of Jenkins. So similarly I have opened for Vault as well, so you can see the things. So yeah, I'm just gonna achieve how I'll pass the credentials. So here I have created a credentials under secrets. I have created a ID called Docker credentials. So here I have stored the username and password. The username is Docker user and the password is Docker pass. So which is stored in HashiCorp Vault. Now these values I'll get injected into this Jenkins job. I'll show you how to do that, and also I'll show the configuration. What is the thing need to be finished here. So I have the Vault URL, right? You just have to capture that. So before that, you need to install the plugin called Vault. So if you just go to, you need to look in available because I already installed it. Just search for Vault. So you can see the HashiCorp Vault. Let me show you in VAULT. So you see that I have installed HashiCorp Vault plugin. Once you have installed HashiCorp Vault plugin, once you go back to manage Jenkins and configure system, here you have to configure your Jenkins. You have to configure the Vault credentials. So if you just search for Vault here, so I have just captured the URL of the Vault here, the same URL, whatever is available here, just have to capture here, and also add the credentials for the Vault. So you just click on add it here and pass the credentials like using, I'm just passing using token credentials. I have my root token credentials for me, and also the namespace and the ID. You just pass it here. That's it. And once you have done, then you just select the Vault, whatever you have just configured, and just click on save. So once you have configured this, the next thing you have to do is when you are trying to run the job, manage Jenkins, and I'm so sorry. When you are trying to run the job, I mean to say, like I have, you will click on new job and search for any pipeline job, or else type like pipeline, Vault pipeline. Okay, select pipeline and click on OK. So if you just come to the end of this page, then you just take it syntax for taking a help. Just type node and search for it, and I'm just going to write a stage here. The first stage is like echo. Just do this, and sh, I'm just mentioning echo hello. So if you just run this, it is going to echo the, print the value whatever we have just mentioned, right? So you see this, it just says hello. Now we are going to get the credentials this time. I'm just testing whether the pipeline is working or not. It's successful, and I'm just going to add a stage, get credentials. So in this time, I'm just saying, okay, here you need to get the credentials from the vault. So you cannot directly pull it directly in that way. So what you can do was here, if you go to the Groovy script, you just select here and look for with vault plugin. So it will automatically show you. Just take the URL of the vault, copy it and paste it, and remove the unwanted stuff here. Thereafter, you already had the vault credentials. You just pass the credentials because it has to authenticate. After that, you have to give the path. So in my case, I have kept it under secret. So this is a Docker cred. So you just copy and paste the same thing, whatever you have, and just remove the show. It is not required. And the environment variable, you can call what you want to call it. The key name, what you want to get it. So here I want to get the value for username. Similarly, add vault secret. I don't think we want one more. I think we want. I think one is enough. Maybe we'll just try with one. If that works as expected, we can just add one more and see. So just once it is done, just a second, I'm just deleting this. If you want to add a key value, one more, I mean to say like password also, just copy it, paste the thing, just click on generate pipeline script. So the script will be generated. You copy the script and paste it in your location where you want, the stage where you are trying to achieve. In this, you just try to do echo sh, echo dollar. You need to call it, right? So you have to make it as a username. So here I want to get the username. Just username, save it. Once you build it now, you can get the username here. You see that it was trying to retrieve from the secret Docker credentials of Vault. Once it retrieved, you can able to, maybe I'm not using anything here. Maybe if you use, let's consider if you are using Docker credentials to push the image to the Docker hub. In that case, it will be helpful like a Docker push. You can give the image name, right, and give the hyphen u as a username and hyphen p as a password. At that particular point, you can, the value whatever is available in this Docker user will get substituted in this particular location. So yeah, that's it about how I pass the credentials to Jenkins. You can use a multiple ways here also. You can have a, like create an environment variables and store it here, and you can use that particular environment variables, or else you can store the credentials here in this particular area and pass it. So I'm using Vault here. Hope you like it. Thank you.